All right, podcast 20, Boys Shooting Club. We're ripping and rolling on ecstasy.
Hi, everybody. Welcome
Hey.
to episode 20 of the Boys Shooting Club podcast.
Welcome to As the World Turns, daytime soap opera number 20 as we roll on ecstasy.
What's up, potty people?
What's up, potty rockers?
Potty. Oh, what's up, rocker? What's up, fool? What's up, rocker? Hey, what's up, rocker? What's up, fool?
What's up, rockers was another, Larry Clark pedophilic classic.
Oh yeah, dude. Lubbock, Texas was sick, dude. For the What's Up Rockers, dude. There's
a
whole scene of former rockers, dude, from high school. That was just like, oh, sick, dude. Y'all.
Yeah, that was my experience on Sunset Boulevard in LA when I was like, I was walking up to the Rainbow, to have a cigarette and a Jack and Coke and Lemmy's chair at the fucking video poker machine. Sure. Fucking just 65-year-old aging rockers everywhere. Still with like the fucking 85 Vince Neil haircut with like another 65-year-old floozy holding hands with them in a skin tight leopard print dress.
Oh yeah, we call that the day shift at Club FT's. You know what I'm saying, dude? When you go there and you order a shot of tequila and they give you a shot of vodka, and you look over and you're like, you know what?
Not worth it.
Forget about it. Oh yeah, you see, dude, a 65-year-old woman with bedazzled jeans and a fucking tank top that's too small for her will beat the living shit out of you, dude. She'll break your nose with those bony ass.
And when they got a matching rocker with them walking down the street, they had the skin of iguanas.
I can't wait to have the skin of an iguana, dude. Living outside, baking in the sun, find myself a nice rock to you know what I mean?
Right.
What?
I mean that's Los Angeles living though, is just fucking just baking your body and mind on a hot rock and under the sun.
Dude, from what I understand in Los Angeles living, you can get by just like living in your car and like spend the entire day walking around and like going through the garbage and skateboarding. And then at night you get to like hang out in your car again and you use a hot plate. It looks like the dream, dude. And then you wake up in like a searing hot 95-degree car. Your brain's all cooked. You know what I mean? You start the day.
We were, when I was in LA in October for my cousin's wedding, we got off exit trying to find a gas station in Inglewood. And we like turned down a street and it was like trash day in the neighborhood. And there was like 35 to 40 just straight up street creatures combing through every single trash can on the entire block. Just fucking. And like we were listening to Sublime on K-Rock, they had What I Got. So I had that fucking blaring. And like, we're driving through the neighborhood, all these cretins on every side, just fucking ripping apart trash bags, looking for any sort of treasure. And I'm like telling my girlfriend to roll down the windows. Like, roll down the windows.
Yeah, let them get a little taste of Bradley Noel, baby.
Yeah,
Right up
let's spread these vibrations.
I don't see
these brothers look like they are in need of some vibes.
They need the sun god to look down on them. No, not the Mayan one, Bradley. You know what I mean? Bradley and Lou Dog. Gotta come up and be like, hey, what's up, guys? I see you're feeding pretty hard right now, and the government took away your public needle spots, but you know what? Here's my Ruka coming up next. You know what I'm saying? A little 40 ounce. Make, people like make like sandwiches and stuff like that for people like that are down in their luck. We should make 40
They play Wildlife Safari.
CDRs, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is a little bit more useful than one sandwich. Here's the gift that keeps on giving. And they'll just be like, listening, my Ruka open up, they'll be vibing a little bit, you'll get a couple of some old heads. Yeah. Some old heads coming back, That's sick. I think it sounds sick.
That must be the coolest thing about like living in Long Beach is going to the liquor store and just hearing people going, what? For real? Because that's the way of life, man. That's the culture.
In Southern California?
Yeah, in Long Beach in particular, I think.
Is Long Beach southern or northern? I don't know.
Southern. It's south of Los Angeles.
Okay, and
by a little bit.
Los Angeles is like
I mean,
more
it's all
southern as well?
Southern California.
Oh, okay. All the nice stuff is all Southern California.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got
well, I mean, that's like where it's all hot and shit. And then Northern California is like where all the like Cottonmouth Kings like Mecca is.
lots of meth heads.
Yeah, it's all meth and weed, like Eureka, California and stuff. They all live in the mountain. Like all the wooks in Michigan eventually like move out of their parents' basement to go work as a weed trimmer in the mountains by you, like Arcata, California and Eureka. It's like a rite of passage for your average fish fan. Like
Yeah, dude,
you can't ascend into the fish forums to become a moderator or an admin unless you put in some time trimming weed in Northern California.
under the butt of an M16. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, dude, that's what's so funny about that shit is you talk to people like that, and they're like, man, like the daily 9 to 5, that grind is just not cut out for me, dude. I need a little more freedom. I need to have a gun put to the back of my head while I trim weed for 16 hours a day.
It's all about peace, love, and taking the butt of an M16 to the chest for taking too long of a smoke break. You feel me?
Oh, dude, those violent hippies are the scariest people.
You're trying to tell like the guy with the gun to calm down, and you put a dandelion in the barrel, and they just pull the trigger and fucking blow your brains out. Let that be an example to you.
Yeah. Anybody else want to, cut company time, listening to your damn fish record? Anybody else want to take another ween break? Huh? There's just a guy like with a fucking bloody Boogness t-shirt, just like, with his brains splattered, laying out. Like, let that be a lesson, y'all. Did you know that the Wooks took ween, dude?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Used to be
my girlfriend's sister is a bit of a wook, and we were camping, and she's just like, let's listen to some music, which of course meant like a 20-minute live fish jam. And I was just like, can you just turn this fucking shit off? I can't stand fish anymore. And she's like, okay, well, check this out. And then she started playing ween, and like, how like the fish heads, like people that live in the aquarium, they have like a certain dance that they do that's kind of like,
ooh, actually, shooters, you can't see this. If you're listening on audio, Vinny just did the dance to a T, and it's kind of got me a little intrigued.
It ain't bad.
It's like a cobra dance.
It ain't bad.
I'm kind of.
I'm feeling it, actually. It's like if you've ever like owned a beta fish, like you went to the pet store because you were bored, so you decided to buy a beautiful fish in a tiny little bowl having a miserable life, and you like follow the fish tail, how it kind of waggle around in the stagnant water.
Wooks are kind of like beta fish. You can't put two of them next to each other, two males, otherwise they want to fight each other to rub somebody's back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Under the t-shirt, they're like, they lose their mind when there's competition around.
Yeah, that's the problem with all these festivals is they got to keep these male wooks like fucking 8 feet apart because if there's a lady and she's looking for a back massage, rolling on ecstasy, like these two are gonna buck heads like two adult fucking reindeer. They're gonna be charging each other, yeah.
Just like Sindel, dude, like tail whipping each other with their dreads. That'd be so fucking funny, dude.
Yeah, dude. The smart ones, the smart wooks that are 100% fucking, amateur masseuses, if you get what I'm saying, date rape experts, they put fish hooks in the tips of their dreadlocks so they can fucking whip them around to inflict maximum damage. Gets caught in like another wook's big ass gauge earring, the big fucking ones out like this. Use the hook to catch it, and then you flip it back. You know what I'm saying? The ear just fucking give way.
Oh shit! You tear that sucker out.
You tear that sucker out, and then guess what? You're out of commission. You ain't gonna rub Rebecca Moonchild's fucking back today.
Not here, son. Not here.
No,
not here. Maybe I'll see you at the string cheese incident tent, you fucking loser. You flick your raw joint filter.
Maybe I'll see you at the medical tent while I'm fucking on 3 hits of acid, you bunkhouse pussy.
Enjoy the staph infection, you fucking loser. Dude, that'd be sick. That'd be sick. I would love. You know what? Maybe you should grow some dreads. Get into the wook scene. Did you like that noise? Did you hear that?
Know what we should do is that we should get some M16s and go to the gathering of the Juggalos, but hang out outside with our guns present with signs that say no wooks.
Oh, you mean the tourists that are trying to flood in, dude?
Yeah, we got
American Juggalo. American Juggalo is the worst thing that's ever happened to our culture.
I know, dude.
They open it up like it's a floodgate to mock, to laugh, to point.
They think it's like a 4 or 5 day festival of, irony.
Of hee-hees and ha-has.
It's like, dog, I don't go to your fucking Christmas Eve party with your family and make a mockery of it.
Dude, look, I've gotten bed bugs from buying shit from fucking Hot Hits, all right, in Roseville. Day one shit, dude. Day one shit. All right, you looking at me? You looking at me, right?
I'm looking.
This ain't a tourist, bro.
Nah, baby. Nah, baby. If anything, fucking going to the gathering of Juggalos would be a business trip.
What did you say? What'd you say to me the other day? What's the first thing you're getting out of quarantine, dude? For the heads, for the fucking.
I've said a lot of shit.
From the Taylortown, baby. From the Taylortown.
Oh, yeah. Fucking, I'm gonna go buy the OG cassette tape by Inner City Posse before they were Insane Clown Posse. They got a signed copy of that cassette tape, fucking from that mongoloid retarded guy. All he sells is like old ICP CDs and wrestling action figures.
And really bad opinions.
Oh, he has horrible opinions on pro wrestling to the point where I can listen to like any like retarded guy talk wrestling, and I do it all the time. Like I got hours reserved out of any given day to listen to retards talk about wrestling, but him, I had all about 30 seconds for it before I was just like, I'm not buying anything from you, pal. I gotta. My buddy's getting into some sort of disagreement with the Mexican guys that are selling Lysol. I gotta go help him out. You remember that, dude? You were talking.
When I was trying to buy the Yeti.
Yeah, you were like.
I was like,
they had like a coffee machine or something. You went over there and started fucking with you. You're like, what is this garbage? And then the Lysol guy is just like, I was like, oh shit, Joey's in trouble.
I got surrounded, dude. I got surrounded by the motherfucking LWO, baby. They're like, what's this fella doing over here? You know what I mean? I see a mark. Mark because they saw me buy this from that fella. You know what I mean? They saw the singles ruffling around. They're like, all right. Just waiting like a trapdoor spider, dude, by their Lysol tent. And then sure enough, I walked in, hook, line, and sinker.
I mean, it's a great business model, just a couple of like Latino thug guys just selling like Lysol and fucking like mops in the middle of a flea market. And they had like a couple like angel statues.
Oh yeah. Some VHSs like out of or in the wrong case. You know what I mean? You go to pick it up and you're like, oh, nice, dude, Ricky-O. And then you pull out the tape and it's True Lies. You know, he's trying to pull here. You know what I mean? You didn't think I was going to open up the tape? It's my first flea market.
No.
That's why I think they got it twisted, dude. They saw us walking in there like a couple of marks, and then I talked his ear off about Yeti prices when it comes to the varying sizes, and he's like, oh shit. He wasn't born yesterday, I'm gonna backtrack on this one.
Yeah, he's like signaling to his buddy in Carney speak to, back up a little bit.
Quit ballyhooing, This guy knows.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, I know what it feel like to fucking like find like a copy of like Short Circuit 2. And so you buy it for like $1.50. You think you just made the fucking score of a lifetime. And then you get home and you pull it out of the thing and it's a Bally Total Fitness cassette.
Fate worse than death,
stings,
bro.
Dude. I mean, sure, you can jack off to it because, it's like 92 and all the ladies are wearing those cool, like, fucking neon onesie, one-piece bathing suits and working out. And, you could work with that. But it ain't, it ain't as good as seeing Johnny Five lose his fucking mind and then become an American citizen.
Did we already make the comparison to Johnny Five and Marilyn Manson?
I don't think so.
Did I ask him about that already? Like if it was Johnny Five, you know what I'm saying? He was walking around just high on heroin and fishnets, and he was trying to save a little boy with. Am I thinking the battery's not included?
Yeah. Short Circuit is the robot who becomes alive. He gets like the gift of consciousness. And in the second movie, you know, he becomes an American citizen. He comes into this country legally.
Oh shit, that's the way to
Mm-hmm.
do it.
That's why, you know, I don't know why these, like, you know, MAGA guys don't fucking parade Johnny Five around, you know, as the poster child of illegal immigrants, you know, becoming naturalized citizens.
You should get into like the higher ups, the higher rankings of design for the MAGA folks. So you could like start pitching ideas like that. Like, remember the Obama poster, the Hope
Yeah.
one? And it was like what was that, Shepherd Ferry, the Shepherd Ferry design? What if you did that, but with Johnny Five?
With Johnny Five, and just like, you know, create the text like, it's okay to be a legal citizen.
Yeah. Like small font at top, it's, and then like the Hope letters, O-K-A-Y.
The photo would be the final image in Short Circuit 2, the movie, where it's Johnny Five like holding two little American flags and jumping.
Damn, does he do that in the movie?
Yeah, and he's gold plated. Fucking, they trump his ass up. Fucking at the very end, he becomes an American citizen, and they make him fucking 24 karat gold.
Damn, Daddy Donnie like
Like
that.
It's literally like fucking built for Trump to use in his propaganda.
Like he tried to get what's the kid's name in Little Rascals?
Waldo, his son.
Yeah, he tried to encase Waldo in 24 karat gold.
Sure,
but
he just got done watching Star Wars and thought C-3PO looked pretty damn good. He looked over at his boy.
C-3PO for my house. Waldo comes with me, just like the rest of the design of the set. You know, like how like you can negotiate in the contract. Like, do you get the clothes that you wear on set to take home? Trump negotiated for Waldo to come with him. He's gonna be his little.
He also negotiated for the pit bull, so we could put it down at the end of the movie.
Spike,
I think. Yeah, Spike.
Spike. Petey.
Yeah,
the dog's name's Petey.
Yeah.
Whoops.
A couple of the Little Rascals didn't make it all the way to the filming because of that pit bull. You know,
right through the jugular vein.
Froggy started making a couple sudden moves. Trump being the hero he is, you know, he has to add to his contract that he got to put the dog down.
Yes,
sold it to a wet market in China.
Hey, you know, how do you stay rich, dude? You keep hustling.
Yeah, you got to keep hustling.
You don't tip and you keep hustling. You know what I'm saying? You think Mark Cuban tips?
Hell no.
Not a chance. You think Vince McMahon tips?
No.
Now they're in charge of commerce.
Dan Gilbert, I know for a fact, him and Jeff Bezos don't tip because I know that they went to dinner together at a homie we know's place of work in downtown Detroit. They showed up at like 1:30 in the morning, and they're like, okay, you guys are going to have to stay here like kind of late. They have a party of 20. And, you know, they were – Jeff Bezos and Dan Gilbert bought everybody in the kitchen like 4 drink tickets, and they were like, yeah, just have some drinks and, you know, relax. It's going to be a fun time. And everyone in the kitchen's like, we have to drive home. we don't have private chauffeurs. The buses don't run after like midnight. Like we don't want to be drunk and trapped here with you.
God damn. What a king.
And then there was no tip. There was no tips for the entire staff that had to stay until like 3-4 in the morning.
Damn. That's horrible. That sucks ass, dude. That's a bummer.
Yeah, that's fucking horrific. I would have took the drink tickets and just fucking risked it.
I would have rather had him walk around. If the compensation was he's going to leave you a $7 tip, but he gets to walk around and spin his pecker like a helicopter walking through the rest of the kitchen. To salute him. I'd be like, well, $7 is $7, well, baby. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Jeff Bezos isn't going to tip you guys, but he is going to come back here in high heels and take care of the rat problem. You get a couple of billionaires walking through a kitchen in high heels, stepping on rats.
Yeah, but unfortunately, they probably only did that with the Detroit homeless population after their meal.
Yeah.
Yikes. Yikes.
We're gonna help homeless people after we're done eating.
Oh, dude, we've got a couple of the homies in the higher ups, and I brought up that question many times, waited till I got shit hammered wasted and brought it up, and it's still like we don't really talk about what happens. We don't really talk about what happens after dinner. It's like, I know it. I know there's an eat the poor, an eat the poor conspiracy going through.
Sure. They find a young man withdrawing on from opiates on the side of the road. Man, that's good blood that they need. Those guys get blood transfusions every day for fun.
That's true, actually.
Oh.
Just to make a show on the Craigslist. You know what I mean? Make a little spectacle.
Sure.
Pete Doherty?
Yeah.
He's splashing his blood on cameras.
That was the crack.
One.
That was like the hot cracked out guy in England, right?
Yes.
I saw him Baby Shambles or something. Wasn't his band called Baby Shambles?
Is he in a band? I thought he was just famous for being on drugs.
I'm not 100% sure. Cause I just remember 2007 was lit up with some British guy always fucking passing out or like nodding out in public.
Mm-hmm.
And just
spray
women.
His used HIV blood onto cameramen.
That's a good bit.
Can you imagine, dude? Can you imagine? You're like, this picture's worth $20,000. Oh my God.
I have thought plan B, because eventually things are my luck's gonna run out and shit, and so we got plan B, the mountains in fucking Tennessee, fucking blowing shotgun or shooting a shotgun at a watermelon filled with cum and shit, is American pastime for us. But I've also thought about fucking just get a fucking good ass camera, go out to LA, just become paparazzi.
Oh yeah, like when you have like plan B as in nothing to lose.
Yeah. You could combo it, like you could try to catfish celebrities, pose as a prostitute, get John Goodman to agree to some fucking shit, and then just photograph him walking into the hotel, and
it'd be really cool if you shaved off your mustache because he likes taller ladies, and so you played the bait and you guys were sitting in the hotel room and you're like, oh look, Son of a Woman's on TV. Would you care to maybe get a little comfortable, sit on the bed with me? And he just hears like whoa, what the hell is that? And you're like, oh, nothing. Maybe we should just relax a little bit here. Let me pull you some Chardonnay. And then all of a sudden, I just come falling through the air duct, all dusty, with the camera, just seething from breaking my ribs on the hard floor. And I'm like, snap a picture.
And I'm wearing.
You're gay now, dude.
And I'm wearing like a little fucking cocktail dress. No, I'm wearing one of them leopard print numbers we were talking about from the get-go. And of course, I got these big honking tits, right? Because I went and got these fucking beautiful ass tits, these breast implants, to try and seduce John Goodman online.
I like it. And
I become a bimbo, dude.
Dude, you gonna be a bimbo?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a bimbo, dude. Get some ass implants, get a fat fucking ass, big juicy tits. Because, I think if I bleach my hair, grew it out a little bit, shave my mustache off, I already kind of look like Pamela Anderson. I just need the big hunkerinos.
Damn, dude.
I need some big-ass airbags fucking all deployed and shit.
Dude, we should take the money from the Patreon for I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 months worth and see if we can convince Brian to let me re-tattoo Tommy Lee's designs on him.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
You know what I'm saying? With a tattoo needle, a little bit of India ink, just like Mama used to make, and I'll just hand poke best from memory what Tommy Lee's tattoos look like.
Sure. And that way you can't look at a picture. It all has to be done from the mem.
Damn, that would be sick, dude.
That's a good brain exercise.
2001 Pamela Anderson with the turquoise plastic dress.
Yes, dude.
And Brian shirtless with Tommy Lee's shitty tattoos poorly done on him in a bucket hat would be a good look. A good ass look.
Also, Brian got like eyeliner tattooed on his eyelids for that permanent Chris Angel. The man does kind of look like Chris Angel a little bit, like a scumbag fucking Chris Angel.
Tommy Lee?
No, Brian.
Oh! You should lean into that, dude. Start wearing like pickup artist clothes, you know, like the black. Really tight.
He's got the hair and the fucking mustache for it. If you wore eyeliner, never wore a shirt, and had like skin tight fucking skinny jeans.
3 wallet chains.
Three
right?
wallet chain.
The big leather wristband.
Yeah. I was just about to say the fucking gauntlets on the fucking wrist, dude.
Mind freak! Screaming in people's faces on the street, and they're like, what?
Damn, dude, we gotta run that past Brian when we see him next. Fucking.
I'm in, baby.
We should. I'll work up a whole PowerPoint presentation with different photos of Chris Angel and Tommy Lee, and just like, Brian, we have some ideas for the podcast, but you're gonna really have to put your best foot forward, because we're gonna need you for this, pal.
Oh yeah, like a Vince McMahon. Wouldn't do anything I wouldn't do.
Like, you're gonna have to make some sacrifices for the podcast.
As you just have like these giant infected breast implants.
They're just leaking silicone out. It's like a mixture of blood, silicone, and pus. Just leaking out of my fucking wounds on my tits. Like, look, Brian, we've all made sacrifices for this podcast.
We go to Antonio's and have our business meetings, and it's like, table for 2. It's like, hey, pal, why don't you keep your eyes on your own date, all right? And just like a guy's disgusted staring at you, leaking through your
every 5 minutes, eyes are up here.
Like, hey, pal. Yeah, I know she's a beautiful woman. Why do you think I'm paying for a gnocchi today?
The waiter's like, sir, miss, you're leaking fluid all over the floor, and I just slap him. How dare you!
I never. Yeah, hell yeah, baby.
like a fucking a 95 Ford Taurus leaking fucking exhaust fluid.
Hey man, it's you. Sometimes you get the surgeries you can afford.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say about that.
Oh, we all don't got fucking like $750,000 sitting in a fucking rich white guy's fucking bank account, ready to give us all our wants and desires, the fucking big tits we've dreamt about having since we were 4, because we were in an sexually abusive household.
Oh yeah.
It'd be so funny if like I had like a baby girl, like I had a daughter, and
sure.
Within 10 minutes of her being born, like kind of like, hey doc, so how long do I gotta wait to get some fake tits on this thing?
What do you think, I'm gonna carry this titless freak around LA? I'm gonna be the laughing stock.
Yeah.
The laughing stock at hot yoga.
I already got her a couple modeling gigs.
At this point, you've already gotten like 3 lip surgeries. And you're just a monster.
Yeah. Fucking walking around with some big honking dark-winged duck lips.
Holy shit, dude.
Big old chin implant, fucking my ass, my ass implants, and my little cocktail dress in the hospital.
When can we get some tits on this freak?
Hey, so I'm noticing my daughter pretty flat-chested. Something we could do about that?
Like at least get some ass implants in here. I don't want to.
I want my daughter to have some fucking double D's, doc.
Look, you're talking to a couple of 10s here. You're pointing to Brian as well. Like, we need to have at least a 7 or above. I can't walk around with a 5. Right? Can't walk around with no fucking 5, doc. This is LA.
Double D's, doc. Double D's. Think big. With your big Dr. Brain, think big. Big tits.
Damn, dude, that baby just be laying on his belly all the time. Just propped up.
Like a seal because it's weighted down. It's like a boat anchored at sea.
They ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere. You could leave for a couple hours. Hell, you could clock out for an hour and a half, play Diablo 2, come back. Baby's fine.
The baby's fine. You know what? Then you really don't have to worry. Well, never mind. I guess the baby could suffocate on its big tits. I was gonna say you wouldn't have to worry about like fucking, you know, infant death syndrome or whatever the fuck it is, where the baby like choking itself in the crib. Oh, but that baby pass out on its stomach and the tits bounce up in front of its face. It might just suffocate to death. You don't want to die because of your titties.
No. They're supposed to be a gift, not a burden. You know what I mean? You're bestowing your daughter a gift.
Like, I'm gonna give you the Smart Guy
episode.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. Did you see the episode of Smart Guy when a vet got fake tits and Taj Mowry was caught masturbating to pictures of her?
I've never seen Smart Guy.
Oh, bro, it's fantastic. I'll have to link.
That's like with the really smart black child, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm aware of
10-year-old whiz kid busting high school is what they describe him as in the theme song.
Oh, that's so sick.
He goes to high school. Pretty awesome. They have tons of Master P references in there too. Oh man, it was a good time. Good time for television.
That's really the way that you want to be. You either want to come into this world a baby with giant tits, or you want to be like a 10-year-old black genius.
Oh, that'd be so good, dude. I would just be on the internet constantly.
Yeah, I'd be tearing apart everybody, dude.
Never, dude. Never.
All these fucking liberals on Twitter fucking jacking off over like Bernie Sanders endorsing Joe Biden. I'm telling you, these people, I don't ever want to see them happy. I don't like just how fucking whiny and entitled all these motherfucking people are. I never want to see them get what they want.
Bro, I understand, man. Once Bernie lost, I went online and I didn't know about it until, I heard the clamor going on. I go onto the internet and I was just like, man, coal rolling makes sense to me now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm with you, dude. I'm with you. It all adds up. As soon as I saw him, dude, just like a handful of posts down the line, I was like,
we used to get mad. I remember when we'd sit at the bar and we talk about coal rolling, be like, what kind of motherfuckers would just fucking trick out their truck to fucking just dump smog onto people biking? Like, that's so fucked up. And then after just watching liberals on Twitter for like fucking 2 years, it's just like, I get it. I totally 100%. Understand.
I support it.
Yeah, when I'm driving my Prius and there's some guy just chucking $50 at my fucking car at 40 miles per hour, like I can't even get upset. 'Cause I'm like, I know who he thinks I am, and I get it, dude. I get it. He thinks that I'm on Twitter just posting sex workers' lives matter all fucking day. I
not a sex worker yourself, of course, just trying to steal some valor.
Yeah. Just trying
to pussy.
Yeah, just hopefully getting like a free pussy pic or something in my DMs.
Sure. That's how it works.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could ask a couple. I'm sure you could ask him about it, dude. I'm sure you could ask him. He's easily accessible. I'm sure there's 20 posts by the time you get off of here. You'll see him.
Yeah, sure. Pop into Twitter real quick and just get upset and
for the pussies. Stolen jokes, dude. Stolen jokes all the way down the line until you see like those the airplane navigators. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The orange ones. And they'll be like,
the air traffic control guys.
Yeah.
Directing the pussy pics in.
Male feminist here. You can see him. Male feminist. I deserve to look at your pussy just like everybody else that takes time. No, I don't have any money actually, but
I'm one of the good ones.
Barrage you. I was hoping I could maybe barrage you on every one of your posts at 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah. You're looking fire queen.
Yeah, maybe that'll grant me a little bit of some. You know what I mean? Some sniffing. Because remember, I'm a male feminist. You know what I mean? Damn.
Oh.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, huh?
I know that the market, like the naked picture market's getting pretty flooded, like, you know, with quarantine and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't mind if fucking, you know, they started to have to do dog fights, but with like naked women to fight over the simpleton's dollar. You know what I'm saying?
Naked women that look like Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, they run it just like cockfighting. You got these like nude, small titted fucking goth women with fucking knives taped to their fingers and their toes, and they just go at it in a chicken coop.
All right.
Set up some you know, like some chicken fencing. You just set that up in like a little circle, send them in there, and fucking the winner gets fucking, you know, some retards $10 a month.
There you go. There you go. I saw it, dude. Because, you know, naturally the feed is blowing up with like, oh, well, you know, I guess I'll jump on the bandwagon too. You know, I also have an OnlyFans, you know, and popping in the information and like, you know, go through the comments and you see exactly what you'd expect to see of like, oh, you know, I respect women too much to pay for sex content, but you're looking beautiful as ever, Queen Slay. You know,
you're looking go down as to the bottom as ever.
Looking beautiful as ever, Queen. That's like spreading her pussy, like in a nurse's outfit. You can't see her face. You just see the nurse's hand sticking up, spreading her pussy on a zoom in. It's like. Tasteful as ever, Queen. Tasteful as ever. God, I fucking hate you. I hate that motherfucker, dude. But yeah, no.
Yeah, you see that shit. You're like, damn. I hope you get into a high-speed car wreck and your airbag does not deploy.
Damn. I was just hoping for a little coal rolling, but what are you gonna do? You know? Well, yeah, you go down and then there's this one guy and he was like, why would I pay? Why would I pay for your content when Pornhub is free right now? And then it's just a stream of comments of dudes that all look exactly alike, like the hounds of justice, barking at
They all got those little fucking tiny circle glasses too.
Bro,
every single one of them.
I guarantee you not one of them spent a dime on this woman that they're defending. And just all coming to the gate, dude. Just like, maybe if I'm loud enough, she'll want to fuck me.
Yeah.
Like, maybe if I put this guy in his place, she'll want to fuck. Oh, there's 70 other guys that already beat me to it.
They should get those guys in a fighting pit too.
Might as well pop one more in.
No, that's something I could get behind. If you get all the simpletons, you get them knives fucking taped to their fingers. And, like, you know, just pick, like, one girl who's selling nudes and, like, you know, she'll, like, flash her pussy in front of you if you happen to brutally fucking kill a bunch of other limp-wristed motherfuckers.
like a prisoner of war staring your comrade in the eyes, just like, I'm so sorry. Yeah, and your fingernails from just, like, months of growth before the quarantine, mind you. Months of growth before the quarantine, just, like, lashing out at them.
It's just like the Japanese troops used to do to American POWs. You know, put them all into a room, put one bowl of rice, and then just break a broom in half and fucking throw it out.
Holy shit! Is that where the custom came from?
Yup.
Dude, that's how you decide who gets the Chris Benoit action figure at Gibraltar Trade Center.
Same rules.
That was classic World War II custom.
Yeah.
You know, Shawnee's right, dude. He said once you approach the age of like 26, 27, for some reason, you just become fascinated with World War II stuff if you haven't already.
Oh,
and I'm at that ripe age, dude. About 2 years in, I love everything about it.
Oh, yeah.
I miss the golden age.
There ain't nothing like fucking getting yourself a nice bowl of chocolate peanut butter ice cream, fucking kicking off your shoes, fucking putting your feet up and putting on Band of Brothers.
Damn, maybe I'll pop in today, dude.
Like there becomes an age where like where you were 25 years old and you didn't even give a shit about surround sound in your living room.
Right.
But then you hit like 32, you start spending a little bit more time on World War II Wikipedia articles. Next thing you know, and like you put on an episode of Band of Brothers, you're looking around like, man, how cool would it be if the gunshots were coming from all over?
That would freak me the fuck out, dude. Let's do it.
When this is over, let's go to Best Buy and like okay, so me and my partner here, my boyfriend, yes, we're gay, get over it. We're looking for surround sound to really enhance watching Band of Brothers. Like we want to feel like our bodies are being ripped apart by Nazi bullets.
I'm trying to steal Valor as soon as the quarantine's up, dude. You know what I mean? I'm working on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to steal some Valor, baby. I want to be like, yeah, I was in the shit. We were in the shit, actually.
We were on Normandy.
Yeah, dude. D-Day, baby.
That'd be so sick to steal Valor, say we were in wars that we weren't even old enough to be in.
Like, yeah, Gulf War veteran, actually.
Go to the Holocaust Museum and just be like, I helped liberate you people.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Just wearing Gulf War gear that you can find at the thrift store and then claiming it as World War II memorabilia. I think that would be pretty sick.
Yeah, it would be.
Or just like a mismatched, like anything you can find that looks relatively war ready. You just assemble it all together and like, yep. As a veteran, I would like my $7 pass con. Holocaust Museum. You know, that's plan C, baby.
It's shit like this. You get to the age where you're just obsessed with World War II, and like Lemmy, just started collecting Nazi regalia. Fucking just a World War II buff, man. Just fucking a nerd, just fucking autistic for World War II. Fucking, people online calling him a Nazi and shit because he bought a Panzer tank. Like, no, baby, this is just World War WW2 autism.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
if I had the money, I'd have a Panzer tank fucking parked behind the apartment complex.
Dude, it doesn't matter if the liner notes of Iron Fist had 4488 scratched in them upside down. Who cares, dude? He's just a World War buff, World War II buff. What did he say? He said
he's an editor on the Wikipedia pages, man. My man's in deep.
Damn, rest in peace to a real one, huh?
Fucking the articles just ain't the same since Lemmy passed. Bunch of fucking numbskulls coming in with unfactual information, making Hitler jokes in the depths of the articles, man. Lemmy wouldn't let that shit fly. He would be IP banned thousands of motherfuckers in the trenches of the World War II Wikipedia articles.
Fuck around and find out, dude. You know what I mean? Fuck around and find out with Lemmy Kilmeister.
He famously said that fucking like the D-Day entry on the Wikipedia, it was his Normandy, It was his
D-Day entry.
Yeah, defending the D-Day Wikipedia article page from vandals. Vicious vandals.
Couple of dum-dums that want to come in and act like, when they were a part of the war when they were born 40 years after the fact. You know what I mean?
That's also a pretty funny thing. It's just like a guy like comparing him defending the integrity of World War II articles to a war veteran.
Oh yeah. I mean, dude,
doesn't even cross his mind that he's an unemployed loser collecting disability. Just
yikes.
IP banning people for like writing Hitler rocks in the depth of like the Battle of the Bulge fucking article.
Just skimming and it's like Hitler rocks and wait what?
IP banned. Ha! Try that again.
Damn, dude, I'm trying to get a data entry job. I want to be a cop on the internet. Start drinking scotch at like 7 a.m. and just carrying a handgun while I'm, looking for people to get in trouble for not safe for work content. You know what I'm saying? That'd be sick.
You could probably get a gig moderating the Against Hate subreddits sub.
Against Hate?
Yeah, it's called Against Hate subreddits, and it's just a bunch of guys that are looking for rogue $1 million extreme sub users telling jokes in different like subreddits, and they spend their entire day trying to get subreddits banned.
Damn, dude, the long arm of the law. Watch out. Joey Shaman is coming in, dude.
These are the last cowboys, fucking online janitors, bro.
Become a cop. You know what I mean? Now I'm going to be walking around like, excuse me, Blue Lives Matter. Excuse me, last time I checked, Blue Lives Matter. Hello?
All the super autists that get denied entry to the police academy just end up moderators on fucking message boards. That's the plan B, baby. That's the runner-up career goal.
A full-blown, like first day out of the academy, you know what I mean? Buzz cut, like just moderating with a handgun and a bottle of scotch, 7:30 in the morning. Like, oh, sorry, Vinny, I'm trying to track down some perps. I can't record today. Just all grizzled, smoking cigarettes again. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, Joey. They're just acting like animals today. Gotta round them up.
I'll be walking into the apartment and just look defeated as all hell after having to round up this criminal scum online. The neighbor will be standing there and be like, hard day, Shmana? Like, sometimes you just think that they're going to get easier and oh, well, better luck next time, I guess. And then walk in and shut the door and just be standing there shaking their head. Like, I mean, some Curtis Mayfield playing in the background as I'm pouring myself my 8th drink for the day. Set my handgun on the counter, look over at Noki, just like, here's to looking at you, kid. Down it, and then go right back to work, dude. 13 hours a day, dude. 13 hours a day moderating.
They're posting JPEGs of SpongeBob saying the N-word. It's an ugly world out there.
Criminal scum, dude. I can't wait to. What does he say in Watchmen? So when the sewer is overrun with the blood and the scabs dry over, the vermin will then suffocate. Just tracking down people who are saying faggot on a Gullah Gullah island.
Yeah, dude. Calling Gullah Gullah fucking a faggot.
N-word island.
Yeah.
Soft day. Does that work?
Yeah.
I don't know. Damn, dude, you would suck is we would finally have our Batman Joker
Bingo
moment.
Bingo. That thing's name was Bingo Bingo.
Yeah.
Bingo Bingo the N-word and being hunted down by online Batman.
Bro, I'm telling you, dude. Batman, Joker. We'd have to finally come to a head, dude. I'd take the job too seriously. I'd have to come for you.
That'd be cool just if we just live action role played that anyway.
I think so.
You start a Gullah Gullah Island subreddit, and I'll pop in with just JPEGs calling fucking Binga Binga a faggot, and then you IP ban me, and make a post like, I apologize for what went down here today. It was a tragedy. It was disgusting. But as your moderator, nothing like this will ever happen again. And then I come in with a VPN, fresh IP address, post like Binga Binga, calling it the N-word. And we just go back and forth. Yeah. We just do a Batman Joker dance for like 2 years. And, the entire subreddit is just me and you at war with each other. No other users.
We get a whole documentary made on us, bro. We just have to pretend to not know each other and delete all of this content and any content that exists between us.
I'm in, dude. This is a great idea. This is how we should definitely spend the rest of the quarantine, is me and you at war on a Gullah Gullah Island subreddit.
Trying to track you down and like screen capping, like you messing with like local the local forums and stuff like that, like the local town forums, and be like, this is the same monster that was at it 3 months ago. Like any leads will be compensated.
Flash forward 30 years, you're like talking to your grandkids smoking a cigarette. It's like, yeah, this guy, he called Binga Binga every slur in the book. He talked bad shit. about a good thing.
And then a concerned mom comes running up and takes her child away from me at the park. I asked you too many times.
Sir, we told you you were not welcomed in this water park anymore.
Blowing cigarette smoke in 8-year-olds' faces. Like, oh, y'all are nothing days. Those are the bad days. Oh, dude, yes, sir. In my ratty old baby pink Clueless t-shirt. Oh, me? Yeah, I got a softer edge these days, but you wouldn't recognize the same guy in me 20 years ago.
Oh, dude, I'm glad we came to that, dude. Fucking, we're gonna have big old fake tits, and we're gonna fucking go at each other's throats.
Oh yeah, baby.
We gotta go for each other's jugulars.
For justice, dude. I'm sorry. Friends, family, I'll lock you all up, dude. I don't give a shit. I'm what's his name? Leonardo DiCaprio in The Departed.
I'm already texting.
No love lost, dude.
I'm already texting. Forget about the holidays. Forget about 4th of July. Forget about fucking. I just texted my cousin, said forget about opening that fireworks stand. That's out of the fucking picture. Have you ever heard of Gullah Gullah Island?
Mm-hmm. Hello. Hello. I do like the idea of a side hustle, the fireworks stand. We were talking about that yesterday.
Oh yeah, that was in the pod that fucked up.
The lost pod.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Yeah,
we were talking.
Hour and a half of content.
Yeah, we were talking for like an hour and a half, like opening up a fireworks stand. Because I think Brian said he was just like, yeah, like, after this quarantine and stuff, like the demand for fireworks are going to be an all-time low. And I'm like, fuck no, dude. The second we're all out there, the first thing that you're going to want to buy is fireworks. Celebrate being a free American, fucking free of the disease, free of the virus.
Look, dude, the first thing I wanted to eat when the quarantine was announced was Chinese food.
After 9/11, every day fucking people were celebrating, fucking lighting off fireworks. when they hung Saddam Hussein, man, everyone was outside fucking barbecuing.
Damn, driving around Lansing, honking their horn.
Yo.
We did it! We did it! Yeah, what a bunch of fucking idiots.
It's cool when like the government kills people and people treat it like their local sports team just won the championship.
Oh yeah, dude. We had a couple of houses with the Osama strung up in the.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I've seen a few of them, man.
Big market, dude. Big motherfucking market there. That's for sure.
You got the guy, and he's got Osama hug, and then he's got Obama next to him.
You remember those?
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, that is American ingenuity at its finest, I will say, dude. You know what I mean? I used to think American ingenuity was being able to hold the bottle of Mountain Dew that you're spitting tobacco in and also point at the area that you were supposed to be filling in concrete but telling someone else to do it.
Yeah.
Boy, was I wrong. You know what I mean? Delegating tasks that you're getting paid to do.
Yeah.
That one. That's
I always thought that the best job in the world is like when you drive through like a road construction crew and there's just one guy holding the stop sign. Like I was like, damn, that is
4
the
dudes
best.
clowning on him.
Yeah. 4 dudes like operating bulldozers and jackhammers, and then there's one guy like smoking a cigarette, holding a stop sign.
Dude, that's the most.
I want that job, dude. Get that construction money without breaking your back.
You get code Reddit if you're the stop sign guy, though, dude. You're gonna get beaten with bars of soap and socks once you fall asleep and shit from the.
Oh
platoon.
yeah, they don't take kindly to fucking pussyfooting on the construction site.
Oh, they do not, dude. They do not. It comes with a price.
Yeah.
A lot of bruises.
Oh yeah.
A lot of bruises.
Fucking
Indian burns. They give you Indian burns when the foreman's not on duty.
Burning you with cigarette.
Ooh. Ooh.
You're all forced to live with each other, Mm-hmm.
That's a fantasy, at least. I'm gonna have to ask my buddy.
They all live at like a Boy Scout camp in little cabins and bunk beds.
You guys all bunk together, right? I'm like, no.
No, we have families.
What? I thought you guys all share one hot and ready pizza, and then the runt gets a pepperoni, and he has to deal with it.
I thought that was the appeal of becoming a construction worker. Is that it was like a 24/7 boys club.
That's what we were trying to do with sex working.
It's pretty much what we were trying to.
Yeah, we're gonna start selling our bodies on the internet. We're all gonna live in the same house. Hell, same room, bunk beds. Why not?
Bunk beds, dude. Fucking laptop up here, laptop down there. Fucking jacking.
Double the content, baby.
Fucking, you pay the premium price. You know, we all get into one bed and jack off.
You know, I think we've talked about this already. Would not be a bad idea to use this as the offshoot for advertising. The Switch.
You mean the Switch, the sex work?
Yeah, to OnlyFans in, or like, I think, you know what I think?
I just want the social status of being a sex worker.
You get to wear a choker in public.
Because still, you know, everyone's praising grocery store workers, doctors, and nurses. But still, if you just flash your pussy on camera, you still rank above doctors in the pecking order of social status.
You rank higher than purple dudes with purple hearts.
No, you might have got your leg. You might have got your leg blown off in Iraq, but that don't.
You showing your pussy on the internet?
Yeah, you didn't show your pussy online, faggot. Get your fucking toothpick American flags the fuck out of my face.
I'm trying to buy some goth pussy on the internet.
I'd respect the hell out of a girl that fucking like who took pictures of her pussy and like fucking made them real small, cut them all out and taped them to like little toothpicks to sell like her little pussy flags outside concerts downtown.
I like that. That's a good move, dude. That's a good move. You'd have a lot of roustabouts just masturbating behind St. Andrews to those flags. You'd see a different side of Papa Smurf. You know what I mean? You're like, I had no idea you had lust in your heart, Papa Smurf. I thought you were a sage.
That's true. For the shooters, Papa Smurf is this kind of elderly homeless guy that would he protects children outside concerts. It sounds a little bit creepy, but I swear it's pure. So if you're like 19 years old and you get thrown out of the Every Time I Die concert because they caught you underage drinking, but your friends don't want to leave the concert because, you know, it costs $35 to get in and, you know, you got to sell a couple dime bags to get the fucking price of admission. And you're stuck outside downtown Detroit. Papa Smurf will come and hang out with you and protect you. And he'll give you a couple Buddha beans.
Oh, yeah.
Protection beads.
Baby. The Papa Smurf boom boom beads.
Yeah, the boo boo beads.
Yeah, dude. I remember I was showed him because I just so happened to have my bead in my lighter pocket. I kept it for years, and he came up, and you know, Papa Smurf's preserved, dude. His eyesight's not the best. And he came through, and he was talking about the boo boo beads, and I was like, I couldn't accept one from you. I already have one of yours on me. And he was like, all right, yeah, I remember you. Which never. I mean, you ever hear that? Nobody remembers, dude. Oh, yeah. I remember you. And then I ended up buying a necklace off of him. That's Boo Boo Beats. Because he's like, oh, I already gave you one? Well, shit. You know, Papa Smurf doesn't like sleeping outside very much. I got some necklaces for $15. I said, of course. I
felt bad because I thought, you know, he's like, you know, because we used to like, you know, get trashed downtown and shit. You know, we used to drink with the homeless and shit. So like, I got like a deuce of camo black ice. Shit is like jet fuel. And you know, I was like, come on, Papa Smurf, drink. And he's like, oh no. I can't drink. You know, I'm only out here getting money to get my diabetes medicine. I can't afford my insulin, so I'm just out here trying to get my money for my insulin. And, you know, I was like, he's full of shit. I'm like, just take it. And then, like, I watched him just fucking, like, turn the corner and just throw it. Like, you know, he had no use for the booze at all, man. My man is pure.
Dude, he's sharp up here, dude. He doesn't smoke weed. He doesn't do nothing.
No, he's just trying to get fucking his insulin medicine because the country failed him.
He gives the best vibes, dude. Oh, my God. You know what, man? A lot of wooks out there overusing that term, the vibes. Papa Smurf is the one that you can use that term about, dude. You walk up to him and immediately you're fish dancing. You know what I mean? You're just you're feeling it. You're flowing.
Oh, yeah.
You're flowing, baby. We were walking through the park the other day, and we were calling.
wait, real quick, just before we get off Papa Smurf, like, you know, like, if we were to see him, you know, having sex with like a homeless woman like in an alley, it would be a lot like the first time you saw a sexualized picture of Santa.
Oh, he would never.
Because you know those Chatterbox toys we talk about all the time?
Mm-hmm.
When I was a kid, like my mom took me to the store, and on the counter they had a Chatterbox toy, but it was of Santa fucking. He had like a hard cock, and when you wound him up, he went and like did like a humping thing to a woman, to like Mrs. Claus, and you know that really bothered me when I was a kid, seeing Santa compromised like that.
I don't like that.
Yeah, so sorry to interrupt, man. I just wanted to get that out.
Oh, that's okay. The bit's derailed. What's next? What's next on the agenda?
I don't know. What do we got, baby? We're an hour in, I think.
Damn, for real?
Yeah.
All right. Hell yeah.
We'll keep it rolling for a little bit.
Sure.
I do have to piss.
Me too. You want to pause it?
Yeah, let's pause it, bro.
All right, hell yeah. Go back.
Hold on.
Record, baby.
I think that Matchbox cars are more superior than Hot Wheels. They're better cars in every way. Like, shut the fuck up, you retard.
Oh, dude, I was just pissing. I was going, shish to wook. What is that? Some shawarma served on a dancing bear plate? America, goddammit. Give my shawarma in tinfoil. Listen, Muhammad, I better get I better get that shawarma in tinfoil. I want to see no goddamn Jerry Garcia plate. Right? I know how you guys do over there, over across the seas. You know, you got your first set of Birkenstocks and some kind bud, but you know what I mean? Just to get it. I was laughing because I was thinking earlier we were walking through the park, you know, a couple days ago.
Yeah.
And you see those disc golf nets, and we were laughing about those being wook traps. And talking about like setting some sort of like remote device where it's like, oh, Sage, yeah, don't worry, dude, I'll go get the putter, and he goes to grab the disc out of it, and then all of a sudden a big old net, you know, traps them like Cyrax from Mortal Kombat, but instead of being made of plasma like Cyrax's net, it's maple syrup, so it gets stuck in their disgusting beards and their.
I wouldn't mind if it was an actual bear trap, you know, so they stick it in and get their shit chomped on. It's like, dude, no, man, this is my blunt rolling hand.
Harsh and the mellow. Just bleeding out in the middle of the park, like 3 miles away from their car.
Dude, no, this sucks.
100 degrees and nobody brought any water. You know what I mean? 3 miles away from the car.
That's a cool way to torture those guys, dude. Get them all stoned to deny them water.
Oh, don't worry, guys. I got some shatter and a blowtorch. I'll cauterize. You know what I mean? Some shatter.
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude, yeah. I'm going to name my firstborn Shatter. No, dude. No. Better. Let's go to like one of those like the Burning Mans or something, and I'll be Shatter. I'll wear a wig.
Yeah. What kind of wig? What kind of like a Rasta wig? Like a
a little undercover, and that way I can bust wooks before they do the
it would be so cool if you went to Burning Man. If you went to Burning Man with one of them fake Rasta dreadlock wigs, you know, with the hat and everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You would just look amazing trying to sell weed there, just wearing like a Party City Rasta fucking costume.
Dan, that would be so sick, dude. Just like dropping like little pamphlets of literature on the coming of like what's it called? The fentanyl movement. You hear about this?
The pros of fentanyl.
Yeah, dude, people are they're going through and they're arguing for fentanyl to be used and saying that heroin addicts should be more responsible as far as knowing their dosage. There's an advocacy for fentanyl on the internet. You don't know about that? Crazy. Erowid,
I'm listening. I'm liking what I'm hearing.
Erowid, you know, bled out, dude, into some pretty interesting minds. You know what I'm saying? We got some creatures out of that 2007 internet drug cornucopia. Sorry,
that's all I should have spent more time on in like my past 30 days of fucking doing nothing. It's just fucking pop on Erowid.
Look up potentiators for like DXM and shit and get to that 4th plateau, baby. You know what I mean? Break through the walls, man.
Step by step walkthrough of how to get to the 4th plateau on Corseed and Cough and Cold.
Or Delsum, you know, because it doesn't have the whatever.
Delsum is like a 5-hour energy shot of DXM. I made the mistake of taking an entire Delsum to the Dome before we went to DEMF, the Detroit Electronic Music Festival. You know, so I did it, and I wasn't really expecting all that much. But then we're like walking up to the gates, and we were trying to like, you know, it was like $50 or $60 to get in there. So we were trying to get people's wristbands as they were leaving, and like, so I got a dude's wristband. And, you know, it was a paper one, and I'm trying to reattach it with bubble gum, a move I've done for years. And, like, all of a sudden, like, the fucking Delsum hit. And, like, before I knew it, I was, like, I had the gum everywhere. Like, it was, like, you know when gum get real drippy and fucking, like, out of control? Like,
it was hot?
Like, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It was
hot
what you're
as
talking
fuck,
about.
baby. It was, like, May 31st. Dude, it was, like, 85 degrees out. And I was like trying to get the gum attached, and like my girlfriend had to help me, and we snuck in through the back. We got in and everything, and immediately I just started puking everywhere while Fat Boy Slim was laying it down.
Dude, I got caught in the middle of that Fat Boy Slim bronze circle, dude. It was like 3 of the most muscular men I've ever seen just dry fucking this 90-pound girl in a huge circle. And I was like, this is the exact opposite of what I thought I was going to find over here. Like, exact opposite, dude. Like, they were going to break that girl's fucking thighs, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're knocking her over. And I was just like, all right, well, I guess I'll go see what else is going on here. And then I ended up just sitting by the, you know, the power fist.
Yeah.
Laying on the concrete for like what seemed like 6.5 hours.
Was the fountain on at least?
Huh?
Was the fountain on at least? Where the fist is, I got the fountain going sometimes. That's real fun to splash around in when you're fucked up on drugs.
Oh yeah, dude. That would be a good spot for what we were talking about before, the overcoat and the watches.
Oh yeah, selling some fake watches up in there.
Oh shit, man! You got any Bart Simpsons? You got any? And be like, nope. I got a fine array of Rolexes for the pretty lady.
You make a killing selling some Care Bear pajamas up in there.
Damn, that's a really good idea, dude. You 40 years old? You want to look like a unicorn? I got you, baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the coolest thing about wooks is that, you know, a majority of the men are like 45, like role playing online as like 28-year-olds, pink hair, fucking, you know, to hide the gray, you know.
Oh yeah, and the funny
trying
thing
to fuck 17-year-olds.
Bro, they all named themselves after like the cutest, softest animals, and then they all have a history of beating their spouses.
Yeah.
Every single one of them across the board. They're like, what do you mean? I'm Panda. Yeah, I've had through the drywall before, but you know, she hid my shatter. I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't do that to you. You're different, babe. No, I don't really like to put a title on it. Yeah, no. I know I have all of my shit here. I know that I've been here for about 3.5 months, but yeah, I don't really like to put a title on it.
They're breaking dishes over their girlfriend's head, wearing like a unicorn onesie. They got an Invader Zim backpack on, just fucking backhanding their girlfriend because she dropped the weed pipe and it broke, and it was his favorite piece of glass he had.
Dude, you know Razor gave that to me, dude. You knew he fucking gave it to me, dude.
Razor gave me that 2 days before he OD'd, you fucking bitch.
Jesus Christ, dude. You hear those little beaded wristbands.
Yeah.
That's how you know a couple's fighting at depth, dude. You hear that
You hear the rattle. You hear the rave bracelets slapping together.
And then usually, you turn the corner and there's a 90-pound woman beating the shit out of a 90-pound man. You know what I'm saying? Without question, every single time, bro. Every single time you go to them, you hear that cracking of those beaded wristbands. Someone's getting tuned up.
I do not miss going to raves. I was me and my girlfriend were talking about this time that we ended up hanging out with like a bunch of wooks. We had a friend who was a little Wookie, and her boyfriend was just like he was like a 45-year-old guy in an Invader Zim backpack, and he took us to this rave, and I got real fucking drunk, and then I took some Molly. I remember I walked into a room and it was just like like the massage train.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know the massage train.
I saw the massage train, and I was like, "Get me the fuck out of here!" But I was so fucked up, I thought I was gonna die. Like I was like nearing blackout drunk when I took the ecstasy. So like I'm falling down all over the place. Fucking my Kirsty fucking like I was just like I need to go lay down in the bathroom, and I was just like puking and hanging out. Like I was laying on the ground in the men's bathroom trying to like smoke cigarettes, but I was doing the thing where like you have one lit up and then like you don't smoke it for a second, and then you light another one up because you don't your fucking mind is fucking gone. And
oh yeah, I've got a couple cigarette burns from your drinking days, and every time it's just like boys will be boys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna do?
I've burned a lot of my friends with cigarettes for sure.
Never intentionally.
No, never intentionally.
You lean in, and with the height and everything, you don't understand that there's 3.5 feet of length once your waist bends. So you're like, come in real close, and then you're just like, the fuck was that? And it's like, oh, it was lit cigarette on my cheek so that you could whisper that this guy looks like a dickhead at the bar.
Yeah.
Loudly making fun of somebody for dressing like Lemmy Kilmister and acting like they don't know who Lemmy Kilmister is.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, he had those little cowboy boots on and everything.
Well, yeah, in Austin, Texas, when I used to play speed rock, who? Motorhead? Oh, Lemmy who? No. No, I just wear swastikas ironically and wear cowboy boots and have the same exact mustache by happenstance. Never heard of him.
That shit was so funny.
And
then getting yelled at by my girl, like, you didn't have to be a dick to that guy at the bar. It's like, yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I mean,
nobody else will.
Yeah,
nobody else will.
Everyone's gonna suck this dick for cosplaying as Lemmy out in public. But
damn, dude.
Nobody gives these guys shit at all for dressing exactly like Lemmy and being in a band that sounds like a Motorhead tribute band. Nobody gives these guys shit because they're kind of hot. They're kind of sexy.
The chickens need to come home to roost. You know what I'm saying? Someone's got to tackle the real important
Someone got to give
dude.
these guys a wake-up call, man.
Oh, hell yeah, bitch. Now, along the same vein of the wook traps, what if you put I don't know, peanut butter in one of those Austin fellas fucking Stetson cowboy hats?
Oh, that'd be great.
If that cowboy hat, if you were born in Michigan and that cowboy hat makes it back with you from Texas, fuck you, dude.
Yeah,
fuck you, dude.
Fuck you fucking poser.
Fuck you. You're gonna incorporate that shit over here? Fuck you, bro. Unbelievable.
It's like, dog, shut the fuck up, man. You're not battling with alcoholism. Alcoholics don't fucking spend 20 minutes putting their eyeliner on and making sure like the beads in their fucking dreadlock look perfect.
No, dude, you can tell an alcoholic, if an alcoholic's like a little bit, majestic in his style, you know what I mean? If they look like a little Bam Margera boy, those cheap rings are gonna start discoloring the fingers. That's how you can tell the real ones from the fakes. You know what I mean?
Plus the rings get a little fucking stuck on there from bloating up a little bit from the booze.
Oh my God, dude.
If your man can't physically take the rings off his finger, that's a real fucking alcoholic. That man deserves a little respect. Cigarette.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, it smells like a broken cigarette in your pocket.
Damn, dude, I love those men.
Yeah, and that's a very distinct smell. A half-smoked cigarette that broke in your pocket. It's different than how a regular smoker smell.
It's a power play. It's
Sure.
a fucking power play, dude.
Sure.
Because there's no way you leave the house not knowing that you smell like that. There's no way in hell, dude. There's no way. It's only peacocking when you're walking up to frailer men. You smell like that? They go, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like when those guys go into the mall, like The Rock meets like the immovable object when that guy gets locked into a conversation with a dude selling foot baths that fucking just put on too much Armani cologne.
Mm-hmm.
That's a real alpha battle right there, the battle of the stench. Oof. The battle of aroma. Those guys are great at the mall. They're like always Albanian men with a gold chain, too much Armani cologne, and they're like trying to get you to wash your hands with their special soap.
They say horrific things too, dude. Like you'll be walking with your old lady, hand in hand, and they'll be like, "Oh, my friend. This is your girlfriend. Yes, very beautiful, very beautiful. Pussy smells atrocious. Maybe you should try some of this dial soap." You know what I mean? Yeah. No. I'm so sorry. She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful.
She's so beautiful, but she know how to clean her pussy. Mm-hmm. You smell from here.
You go, whoa, pal, come on. I got 7 more hours here. You know what I mean? Like, I'm dealing with the repercussions. I'm gonna hear about this all day.
Look, man, I've been dating her for 3 months, and I haven't said a word about her pussy stinking. All right, pal? 3 fucking months. I haven't said a fucking word.
Dude,
my mom taught me fucking manners.
I wouldn't say blows were almost drawn, but the Warren Flea Market, the 10 and John R. one.
Oh yeah,
I was over there.
Hot Wheels mania up in there.
Bro, that's stomping grounds. You know that, like, I got first name basis with a couple of vendors over there. Well, one day, this goddamn cologne salesman just popped up, decided to pop in. I was like, smell your own type of thing.
Yeah.
I don't smell no half-smoked cigarettes over here. I don't see no Dokken back patches on your denim jacket. Who are you? Who are you?
Yeah.
He's trying to spray me and talk about all this shit and stuff. I'm like, oh, no. That's okay, man. That's all right. And he's like, really? Are you sure? It smells much better. I had to stop for a second with, then what? Smells much better than what? As I'm like, morning breath, half a pack of half-smoked cigarettes, because you got to have your halfies on you.
Sure.
And just, absolutely disgusting. And he was trying to sell me on my scent. You know what I mean? He was trying to use me as a pitch to myself.
Unfucking believable.
Mind, dude. You're out of your fucking mind, pal. But yeah, he was getting really angry because I wouldn't let him touch me with the liquid. Like,
that's when you go up to a vendor with clout, like the Hot Wheels guy or the guy that sells the wrestling shirts.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking be like, you gotta get this clown out of here.
You know what I never appreciate about the Hot Wheels guy or the guy selling wrestling T-shirts? Somehow they both have physically handicapped daughters, and somehow they just both happen to wheel her out right at the point of sale. And I think it's kind of fucked up. I'm going to be honest. I stood quiet for years at that flea market. But you know what? It's getting real, dude.
That's a solid move.
It's getting real, dude. That's kind of fucked up. That's kind of a fucked up power play.
That's how they make the sale 9 times out of 10.
I've yet to put anything back when they bring their daughter out.
You fucking did a power play to the Hot Wheels guy that one time. You told him, you're like, you know what, I'm really looking for a car where the trunk opens, the doors open, and the hood opens, so I could put it in my pocket and kind of have something to fidget around with. And then for 45 minutes, the guy's like digging through like a plastic tote full of Hot Wheel cars. There's probably like 5,000 Hot Wheel cars, and the guy's spending 45 minutes digging around, checking the trunk, checking the hood for you. And he was selling the cars for like 50 cents a pop. He wasted like an hour of his life trying to make 50 goddamn cents. And he was still going to pull the Mongoloid daughter on you fucking at the point of sale for that 50 cents, make sure that went through.
Bro, you know those die-cast metal cars too, a bucket of them? My man pushed his cuticle all the way back for that 75-cent sale, dude. Like 100%. His knuckles were all busted up, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he actually,
I just hope he didn't have to reach into a bottle of vinegar or...
If, looking at him, you would assume that he just has, like, Coke nails because his fingernails are so long. He's like, oh, no. I use this to test the trunks and the hoods of the cars.
You got to get something under him, dude, at this point, because I clipped. I'm going to need a butter knife. Not him. What was it? It was that if the hood would open, they didn't have the front seat detailed. Like, they didn't have the cars.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's right.
Like, I'm sorry, dude. I need all four. I told you I was going to be a pain in the ass when I walked up. I was like, I need something specific.
Either my specifications are going to be met, or I'm driving fucking cross town to the other flea market to the different Hot Wheels guy. Remember the Hot Wheels guy at Gibraltar Trade Center? Like, that motherfucker had like an empire. It was like a Disney World of Hot Wheels. He had like the fucking official big Hot Wheels sign that was like made out of fucking sheet metal.
Oh, yeah. I remember. Is that where you got the hot dog Hot Wheels that you got me for my housewarming gift?
You bet your ass that's where that came from.
I love that goddamn car, dude.
That's a sick car, man. Hot Wheels have the balls to put fucking like an engine and wheels on some shit like a hot dog, like a hamburger.
Yeah, they did fries. Yeah, I mean, to keep it food oriented.
Box of fries, baby, a fucking 2 liter of fucking Pepsi. They're not scared of jack shit. Matchbox a little bit fearful.
Do you think weren't they doing the celebrity cars for a minute?
Yeah, definitely. I had a Scott Steiner fucking Hot Wheels car for sure. I had a Sting, fucking Lamborghini Gelato.
I wonder if they've got let me look it up. They might have Max Cady from Cape Fear's Cadillac. Ooh, that would be sick.
That'd be something sharp.
That would be cool as shit.
That's something to pop in the old lady's pussy on a romantic evening. Pop it in, pop it out.
Damn. I'm thinking I should probably grow the skullet back and just go full Max Cady. Hawaiian shirts.
Yeah.
Following
a little bit of a mistake there to fucking prematurely cut that skullet off.
Bro, you know Anthony Kiedis from the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Yeah.
He's in a movie called Point Break with directed by Catherine Bigelow from the early 90s. And he plays a character called War Child. And he had this like almost like a lizard's haircut where it was sculpted around the ears and then came into a tail at the back.
Oh yeah, I know what kind of haircut you're talking about.
Bro, like a Squanto? That's what I was going for. That's how I ended up with this. Is I tried to go around the ears, cut a little too close for comfort. I was just like, well, I gotta fix it.
That's like a classic desert meth head look.
Yes.
With like this, like no shirt, but they got a snakeskin leather vest on. Wrinkly ass skin.
20 years, baby. Give it 20 years. Give it 20 years. Dude, when I'm the hardened detective trying to ban your IP address from states away, dude, like in Arizona, 'cause I've been retired from the force.
Come to my city, my Gullah Gullah Island message board. Cause trouble? I don't think so, bud.
Look, pal, you're walking the thin blue line, and I'm going to help you get on the other side if you catch my drift. Come hell or high water.
Fucking thinking about an IP ban as the death sentence, capital punishment.
Any last words? You just get on to Ypsilanti. All right, Vincent, you want to make any last posts?
That's the real way to handle that shit, dude. Any last words? Click. IP ban.
Oh, hell yeah, bitch.
If you think about it, getting a VPN and circumventing that IP ban is the same as a resurrection.
Look, dude, I'm not a dirty cop. I don't want to hear about your plans. All right? I want to hear about justice. Both ears. 24/7.
It'd be even funnier if you didn't put together that it was just me coming back on a new IP address and you're just like, who the fuck are these guys?
Damn, like True Detective Season 1. Exact same situation. I'd be like 6 Lone Stars deep. Like, today's my day off, and I drink six tall boys on my day off. I don't foresee me changing that plan for you or anybody else. That'd be sick.
My favorite thing is how many cigarettes fucking that dude would smoke. Fucking
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, he's sitting there carving up his beer can, lighting up another second. Like, will one of you boys be so kind to go get me another pack of Marlboros?
Dude, that's literally me with only a crumb up there, dude. And
Yeah, one little
two
snort
cigarettes,
ski.
dude. One cigarette in the pinky. You know about the move, dude. One in the pinky and the ring.
Oh yeah.
It's a dirty habit. Burn through, dude. You know that headache after smoking a pack of cigarettes in a night? Oh my God, almighty, dude!
I don't know the headache. I know the fun. Like
you don't
like
get the headache?
No, I've never had a cigarette headache, and I went through and smoked like 3 packs of cigarettes during like a cocaine fucking booze night.
You don't get like when you're drinking and you're smoking.
No, I've never gotten a headache.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Yeah, I get the worst, like just migraines in the morning from smoking. If you smoke a lot, and then you smoke like
I get the lot lizard like throat and voice the next day.
Oh,
how you doing, hon? I get that.
I always feel like that's a good sound.
How you doing, hon?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
I like hun. If
you do phone sex, you can request that type of woman.
Oh, dude, like in the Beavis and Butthead episode, did you see that one?
Yeah.
That's so good, dude. It's like they spend like thousands of dollars to have the phone under her ass. Classic. Now that's material.
Now that was being a child, but I don't know if the kids can still do this, but fucking popping on a sex hotline when you're fucking in 5th grade.
Mm-hmm. A party chat.
You think yeah. Well, the party chat was different. Party chat's where you went to get groomed by pedophiles.
What?
Yeah, you'd be like in 5th grade getting on a party chat. There'd be some guy like, "Oh, so are your parents home? What are you wearing?"
Have you ever seen Lion King 2? It's a really cool special movie that I have at my apartment. If you want to come over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then like that would be a really cool montage if it was just like little you walking around like really cute bowl cut, blonde, precocious, overalls, striped shirt, and you're walking through
rag in my back, come out the back of my pants.
Yeah, dirty rag in the back of your pants, using the bus pass, and you're like, "Oh, thank you, sir." Like real well spoken, like Matilda, and it like does a good like 7-minute cut of you getting her all around New York City, only to end up in somebody's apartment,
fucking getting molested. There's like dark piano music playing.
I'm on my way. Boom, 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 boom.
I'm clawing at the windows.
Was it like hope you want you? I'm on my way.
I'm just silently screaming. Boom, 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 boom.
Mama white. Oh yeah.
All right, baby. I think that's a good spot to wrap it up.
That's
right
it.
There. Yeah,
all right, baby.
That's the one, baby.
Whoa, dude. Half court. Ready?
Episode 20, fucking Boys Shooting Club. Fucking, you can find us on Twitter at BS Club Pod, Instagram at Boys Shooting Club. Fucking Vinny Trotto here at Lion Ghoul Man, all that shit at Stolen Valor 420 on Activision.
Classic. You don't see him here, folks, right now, but we also got Brian Tucker in the mix. That's Count Caligula on Instagram, as always. You got Double J, Joey Shimano over here at Mouth Breather Inc. INC, not INK, on Instagram. Jump into the Reddit, y'all. Why don't you get into the Reddit? Oh, didn't even mention this during the app, y'all. Patreon.
Oh.
You get 4 episodes, and so far so good.
I think there's 5 or 6 on there now.
What?
There's like 5 or 6 on the Patreon now.
God damn.
Hey, and I'll let you shooters in on something. Like in 2008, in this old like fucking shitty band I was in, we had a podcast. We were proto podcasters in 2008, and I posted a link to those episodes up on the Patreon, so you can see the IGB Dino Traction Utopian Kidnap podcast. It's an old fucking episodes of a 21-year-old Vinny fucking blacking out drunk, recording himself, saying all sorts of fucked up words.
Damn, dude, you guys, Mark Maron was copying your shit.
Yeah, him and Bill Burr, man, they were fucking riding our dicks.
Fucking losers.
Fucking
dude.
bald piece of shit. Not you.
Not Bill.
Not you.
Bill. Not Bill.
No, yeah, I'm calling Bill Burr out right now.
Oh, Bill?
Bill.
I got no beef with him, other than the fact that he's, riding your coattails on the original podcast. But what are you going to do? 2008, huh?
2008.
Holy
fucking
shit.
Stored on the archive.org.
Damn.
The original
Blood Brothers last year as a band.
No, they came back after that, bro. They just came back like a year ago or something.
Word?
Yeah, they did like a reunion tour.
Oh, shit. That's one of those bands that I think they're never going to get busted for molesting nobody.
No. Those are good, clean boys. They're never going to turn out like fucking, what's that one band that was like fucking raping a bunch of 14-year-olds?
The Casualties.
Yeah, them too.
I mean, to be fair, when you sign on to Warped Tour, part of the contract is X amount of 15-year-old pussy.
Sure.
So I don't know why everyone's acting shocked now when PacSun fucking flipped the script on him. You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Fucking, MC Chris only got onto the Warped Tour is because like Kevin Lyman thought that he was like a 14-year-old boy, and they're like, oh yeah, he sounds great. Like I know that fucking the Academy would love to fucking rape this child. Yeah, we'll get him on. And then when MC Chris showed up and he was like a 50-year-old fucking whiny loser, like all the bands had to just fucking go back to patrolling the parking lot looking for a 15-year-old girl in like a fucking bikini that got away from her dad for like 20 minutes.
You have to be absolutely fucking horrified, dude, when your somewhat fast and loose daughter disappears at Warped Tour. Holy fuck. Sarah? Have you seen Sarah? Guys, have you seen Sarah? Sarah? Have you seen Sarah? It was like Mill and Colin didn't start, you know what I mean? They didn't start on time, and you're just losing your fucking mind. God. My God, where did I go wrong?
He's like knocking on the Scary Kids Scaring Kids tour bus. Like,
he busts open the door, and it's that scene from The Shining where the bunny's on all fours, except it's a 7-year-old. It's a 7-year-old that looks over hysterically crying, and all 5 members of that shitty band are sitting on the bed. Woo! Damn, Sarah ain't coming back with you, Dad.
Like Sarah's getting a ride home, Dad.
She's 15. She can make her own decisions. Thank you. Just patronizing children. Like, well, you know what? I think that kids rock. Actually.
Yeah. Do you remember the bunny and the bear? Like they were like a shitty MySpace Hot Topic, like screamo duo. They wore like a bunny mask and like a bear mask. It was totally fucking gay.
No, I'm gonna Google them real quick.
I had to stop them from taking advantage of like a drunk 17-year-old. They were like in the parking lot feeding her fucking booze, and I had to stop them from molesting her. And then their tour manager tried to fight us for, 1, refusing to get them cocaine, and 2, for stopping them from raping a girl.
Damn, now that's a tour manager, dude. completely.
He was some trash.
For it, dude.
He's like, these are my fucking friends. I've known them. I grew up with them. And if you don't get the fuck out of here, I'm going to beat your ass. I'm like, you guys are fucking rapists. And then like he tried to take a swing, and Shane actually fucking.
What?
Yeah. You can look Bunny and the bear.
Bro.
These guys, they are fucking.
I'm looking at pictures of them right now, and it looks like they both have statutory rape cases.
Definitely do. I should actually. Oh, is this The Bunny and Bear frontman arrested.
Let's go to war
for attack. Or is it? Yeah, dude. These guys were fucking losers, dude.
Oh my God, bro.
Domestic violence, battery, toucher, strike, and resisting an office. Yeah, this, from what I met of these guys in one evening, this all checks out. Was a fight with my brother while we were drinking. In Florida, if police come, they have to make an arrest is filed under a domestic misdemeanor, even though the charges are being dropped. Just a little clarification from my part, guys. LOL. Just a drunken brother battle.
Also a statutory rape. Keep moving.
Yeah, this girl could not stand. Like I watched him like pour like a fucking fifth of vodka down her throat, and then when she was like fucking, she could barely stand. They were like trying to like get up like her shirt to feel her tits, and I was just like, you guys are fucking gross. Get the fuck out of here,
dude. You were a trick. You were trick for 17-year-old girls that night. Dude.
I was administering the rules of the no-fly zone for sure.
I appreciate that, dude. We all appreciate that. Damn, Shane too, huh?
Yeah,
Shane Stroud.
Yeah, because you started to swing and Shane like gripped up on him, dude.
That's a ride or die right there,
when
dude.
we left, like they were trying to like throw fucking like beer bottles at our car. They're fucking losers, dude.
Let's coal roll them, dude.
They were like all like lil white wiggers too.
It looks like they're in Pasadena, dude. Let's go coal roll them.
That's a good idea. We should get a fucking truck, get a coal roll fucking system going, fucking go cross country coal rolling.
That would be so awesome. It's like do little BSC tours and at the same time utilize it to go.
I would love to coal roll like a Joe Biden rally. I would love to, dude. Get all those whiny fucking losers in one spot and just fucking roll through in my big fucking F-350 and just fucking smog them out. That's why I like California, because you can walk around smoking cigarettes and people treat it like you're coal rolling them.
Oh, a little private act of mischief. That fake cough, you know what I'm talking?
Yeah.
Melfi?
No.
Remember Melfi at dinner, dude?
Yep.
Oh, I said, you're better than this, Melfi. You're better than this.
All right, y'all. Remember, patreon.com/boys shooting club. $1 entry fee. If you happen to toss a little bit more, you get nothing but respect from us. But $1 entry free. Tons of episodes, tons of bonus content. And that's it,
baby. That head is good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a good one, baby.
Pride and joy right here, baby. Heirloom. My stepdad won this at a carnival. When him and my mom divorced, fucking this went missing real quick. He's like, anyone see my hat? I was like, nope, haven't seen it, but fucking the door's right there. You aren't legally married to my mom anymore, so you got to get the fuck out of my house. I'm the man of the house now.
The platypus bill taped to your face with the hot and horny hat on. Just running the roost.
There's the door, Al.
Just identifying with Jonathan Taylor Thomas and Man of the House.
Yeah. I like the way that he treated his stepdad, dude. That shit was awesome.
That's Chevy, right?
Yeah, that's Chevy.
Didn't know.
Not in the first half of the movie. In the second half of the movie, where they're all running from the bad guys in the woods, fucking dressed like white men dressed as Indians. That shit was a little thumbs down. But when he was abusive to his stepdad, fucking giving him no mercy, saying "Get the fuck out of my house, you creep," that's 100% the fucking stepchild energy I was trying to run with my stepdad.
Would have been pretty. It would have not pretty. It would have been more accurate, I think, to American cases of stepdads if they showed Chevy Chase sneaking in little kisses on the nape of the neck while he was sleeping. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. That would have added some realism for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe a ton of accidental brushing up against the derriere.
Pecker just rock hard in chinos.
Oh, whoops. I'm sorry, Vince. Didn't mean to touch you there. How about we go up to McDonald's and get ourselves a vanilla cone?
My mom's boyfriend really loves picking me up and putting me on his shoulders. It's his favorite game. I don't care for it very much, but what are you gonna do? He calls it bonding. Just like the inner monologues from Man of the House, where it's like, and when he's on that really nice balcony at his mom's place in California, and he's like, a couple of the guys didn't make it. Some of them call it bonding. And it's just like he's kissing you. He's holding you really tight and kissing your neck.
He's got you in a bear hug. He's got you fucking restrained. That's the American stepchild experience right there.
Oof. But boy, does it breed some.
That's why all these people that talk about all pornography is these gross stepdad, stepdaughter shit, fucking gross. It's like, have you ever been a stepchild? This is exactly what it was like.
Less production value, but just the same.
Yeah, it was more amateur style. Nobody could fuck like a fucking bullet train or nothing. But this is pretty dead on.
Stepdads have fluffers. You know what I mean?
If you have multiple stepkids, you can't fuck them both at the same time. One gotta get you hard, and the other one gets the fucking receiving end of fatherly love.
I'm not seeing a problem. Not seeing a problem there. Damn.
All right, y'all. We'll see you this weekend for the damn Patreon episode.
Hell yeah. See you this weekend, everybody.
All right. God bless, baby. Peace and love from Gullah Gullah Island. Oh shit.
We still on?